of playing with the lead. Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
The extra point is good. Saints will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
This one on target to Godwin. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Good. 180. What's up?
Throwing is Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Hey, second and 12 at the 44-yard line.
Right back to Irving. And a much better result here. Give me 7, and it sets up third down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there, but that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Set. 180. That's up.
To throw is Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
What's up?
Here's a design run, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
What's up?
To the goal line and in. Touchdown Buccaneers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Chuck to throw on 2nd down. He'll air one out for Palmer. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down.
So, Mike, regardless of what everyone else is playing, anytime there's a one single high safety, whether everyone's in man or zone, he's really just a full field zone defender. His job is to just help everyone across the board, and there's an element of instincts, there's an element of understanding offensive game plan, and then at the end of the day, you've got to have the speed and the ball skills to get to the ball and contest as many throws as you can.
Ready. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. And they will take their final timeout of this half, and of note, since they're out of timeouts, they cannot challenge for the remainder of this half. Third and 11. Now Shuck. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2.
Hey, Blue, I got my broadcast back up.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Tampa after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. As they've got it with 1st and 10. The motion there, tight end Johnson. On the give, it's ETN. And he'll get about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Play action, it's Shuck. That's to his tight end, Jawan Johnson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it. Off the play fake, here's Shuck. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Trey Palmer. Touchdown Saints. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Baker going to give it to Irvin. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
It's a gain of 12 there. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Irvin. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies, but the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass, and I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
Second down throw for Mayfield. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
They'll go. Mayfield. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he is going to have a Bucs first down on what will be a big play there from 4th and long.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this just shows how special he can be. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He'll get this only down to the 6-yard line. So for the moment, the defense with the stop as we get to 4th down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs are back within 4 at 14-10.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Tillman, the man in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Shuck. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but this is going to go down as a big loss on the play. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
This run straight ahead for Etienne, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. Now a screen set up for ETN. This one's going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Shuck. This one complete to Palmer. That's number 40 on the season for him.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play call. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On 1st and 10, it's Miller. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. To the air is Shuck. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Shuck. This one's down the field, but lined up incomplete. Cedric Tillman was the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll indeed go, and it is Shuck. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Zion McCollum.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, Mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Kings!
To throw is Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of LSU. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, whether you're manning the middle or you're a rusher coming off the edge, Mike, if you play linebacker in this league, you have to have the ability to handle yourself in pass coverage. If the expectation is that a throw is going to head his way, he'll make that play. And that was the biggest play he could have made. That was really nicely done.
Chuck looking to throw on 1st down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Throwing on 2nd down, Chuck. Open man, and that's Tillman. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
Operating out of the gun, this is Chuck. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. That one is good. And the Saints will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Harris. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On the handoff, it's Irvin. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Throwing is Mayfield. Quick throw, taken in. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a third down and 4. Baker to throw. Will swing this out wide to Irving. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at it, engaging where the marker is, and getting there to set up first and goal.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
180!
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he will score again. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Makes the score Buccaneers 24, Saints 17. Chase McLaughlin.
Halftime, coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. On the return is Trey Palmer. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Got ready?
On first down, Chuck. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time. He'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. On first down, here's Irving. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
This is 3rd and 6. Mayfield. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
On 4th down, Mayfield. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th. And wind up turning it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
ETN ahead out of the pistol. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Once again, it's ETN. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does again.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. ETN now on 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. over the middle. That's the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Dragon 60. 18 back. 18 back. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Now Shuck. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
2 incomplete passes now lead to this third down and goal. Once more, Shuck. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They've got him. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. They'll go. And here's Shuck. And this is hot. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, New Orleans. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. Now the try here for the point after. He gets it to go. And the Saints will tie this game at 24. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Kings. 180. Kings. What's one?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6.
180. Point it right. What's that?
Now Mayfield gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. With Justin Reed up from the safety spot to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6.
Dead. What's that?
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Here's 3rd and 7. Now Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Buccaneers' 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Now, screen set up for Irving. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. What a critical flag. Roughing the passer. It sets up 1st and goal. A give. This is Irving to the 5-yard line.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. Mayfield to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
Pistol. What's that?
To throw is Mayfield. That is hard side of the end zone. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown Buccaneers. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Buccaneers 31, Saints 24. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hold the set. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18, go.
On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. He'll drop this for ETN. That one going nowhere, but a late penalty flag comes in. They may get bailed out here. Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down. Now, ETN. This defense falls over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, here's Shuck. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Shuck. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
At the Bucs' 15-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That's complete to ETN. And he will score! Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Saints.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll run with Irving. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
That's good for a first down.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. gets it to start the fourth. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
With the 48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. On the ground, it's Irving. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Throwing is Baker. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Irving. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He was brought down by Savion Jones. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 18-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Baker to throw. He'll try to set up the screen here. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Saints 31.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. Modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Tillman, the man in motion. On 2nd down, it's Shuck. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish.
Shuck's pass intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a run on 1st down. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They go play action with Mayfield. Open man downfield, that's Godwin. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
2nd and 10. He'll step up and run.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
3rd and 2. Here we go. To throw is Mayfield. That's taken in. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Play action, it's Shuck. Flush to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. That is the former Pro Bowler, Hassan Reddick, in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To the air is Shuck. He'll air one out for Palmer. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
3rd and long. Now Shuck. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down. It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Saints.
Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. There's that man again. Another catch. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Throwing again, Shuck. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Saints, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Saints, first down.
19 tight, 19 Lions.
To the air again is Shuck. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
And the Saints, first down. First and goal, New Orleans.
The air once more. Shuck. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd.
Second and goal.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. Chuck. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Tackle made at his own 9-yard line. 2 yards on
2nd down and 8.
2nd and 8.
180.
And they will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway. So that'll cost them half the distance. Second down throw for Mayfield. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And 3rd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is brought in. A big hole. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 95 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Saints, 31. Chase McLaughlin to kick
Here's
off
McLaughlin
for
now.
the
After the score, he'll kick this one away.
The The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Shuck. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the ground, here's Etienne. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
It's across midfield to the 49-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second and 7. They'll go play action here with Chuck. Open man, and then Tillman. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Shuck. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Right back to Irving. And he'll get forward. Give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Up 3rd and 4.
Mayfield to throw. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? From the gun, it's Mayfield. Going up top. And that is incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
13 yards on
Call it a gain of 13. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards